Building things with AI. Well, it's never really been easier, has it? The technical side, getting an app running, that barrier is almost gone now.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. But here's the thing, the paradox. Loads of new AI apps launch, right? And most just fizzle out, like almost instantly.
Mm-hmm. It's a huge graveyard out there already.
It is. And the source we're digging into today really nails why. It's usually not the tech itself. It's this mindset. They call it vibe coding.
Vibe coding. I like that phrase. It captures that idea, that sort of false sense that building a product is easy, almost lazy, like you can just run on excitement.
Exactly. It completely skips the actual hard work. The really fatal mistake is thinking you can just bypass understanding what the user is actually struggling with.
So the crucial skill, it's shifted. It's not about elegant code anymore, is it?
Not primarily, no. The real job now, the critical part, is defining a painful problem that's genuinely worth solving. And you got to do that before you even think about building anything.
Right. So today we're doing a deep dive into this three-stage framework. It's a blueprint designed to help you avoid that exact failure trap, taking that raw idea and turning it into something real.
Yeah, we're going to unpack it all. Stage 1, using AI for some deep market research, finding that sweet spot. Stage 2, taking that data and making a proper plan, the product requirements document, or PRD.
Okay.
And then stage 3, the actual rapid AI build and, crucially, testing it in the real world to see if it sticks. The mission really is turning those cool ideas into products people will actually open their wallets for.
Okay, let's start there at the foundation. Understanding before building. The big reality check is just how cheap and fast building has become.
Oh, totally. The cost to get something functional out the door, it's plummeted. But that changes the game, right? The challenge isn't the tech execution anymore. It's proving people actually want this thing, proving product market fit. That's the bottleneck now.
So stage 1 means a shift in thinking. You stop being just the builder, the programmer, and you kind of become a detective. You're investigating the crime scene, which is the market, looking for the smoking gun.
The smoking gun being
A real customer pain point.
Yeah.
The thing that current solutions aren't quite fixing or aren't fixing well enough.
Got it. And you use AI tools for this detective work, but strategically. Not just asking broad questions. You got to use the deep research modes in tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude.
Right, and focus on getting authentic, unfiltered feedback.
Exactly. Where do you find that?
Places like Reddit, specific review sites for the industry you're looking at, professional forums maybe. That's where people vent, right? They complain about the tools they're currently using. That's gold.
Unprompted frustration.
Exactly. The source uses this example of building an English learning platform. The prompt they used for research wasn't just tell me about language apps.
No, it was super specific, like analyze competitors like Babbel, list the most common user pain points, what features are missing, and crucially, what makes someone switch platforms. Really detailed stuff.
That detail is everything. The AI gives you back a report, sure, competitors' feedback, but the absolute goldmine in that report, it's the feature gap section.
Yes, that's the key insight. That tells you exactly where you can create real value, make something different, something genuinely better that people might actually pay for. You stop guessing.
You start building what the market explicitly said it needs.
Yeah.
So the whole point of stage 1, the ultimate goal, is validation. Finding that clear proof, the smoking gun, that your idea tackles a real, painful, maybe even expensive problem that people are actively complaining about. If they're not complaining, maybe the problem isn't painful enough.
Right. Makes sense. So committing to finding that smoking gun first, how does that really save you time down the line?
Well, it stops you building something nobody actually wants or needs. Saves you months on a useless product.
Okay, makes sense. So that leads us right into stage 2, the blueprint phase. AI-powered product prep. The source uses this master chef analogy.
Right. You've got your ingredients from the research. Now you need the recipe card.
Exactly. This is where that raw research becomes a concrete plan, the specs for development. And you have to remember that GI-GO principle, garbage in, garbage out.
A fuzzy idea leads to a fuzzy product. Every time.
You need detailed, research-backed requirements if you want a focused, useful app.
And the core recipe card here is the PRD, the product requirements document. That's the blueprint. It needs, what, 5 key sections?
Yeah, 5 non-negotiables. 1, brief description. What is it? 2, target audience. Who's it for? Use those research personas.
Okay. 3, core functionalities, like the absolute main 3 things it does to solve that pain point.
Crucial. 4, the user journey. How do people find it, sign up, start using it?
And 5, basic design guidelines. Keep it simple, but guide the look and feel.
And the real power move with the prompt you use to generate this PRD is you make the AI connect it back to the research. You say, draft this PRD and justify why we need each feature based on specific findings from stage 1. That closes the loop. Research drives the plan.
You know, I have to admit something here. Even after doing this a bunch, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes, trying to get those big ideas into tight, practical requirements. It's easy to lose focus.
Oh, totally. And that's kind of what the PRD structure helps fight, right? It anchors the AI, keeps it on mission, but you also need more than just words. You need visuals, too.
That's a great point. The PRD tells the AI what to build.
Yeah.
But showing it screenshots of apps you like, apps that look good, that shows the AI how to lay it out visually. It's like pointing at a picture on the menu for the chef.
Exactly. Keeps it from looking generic, ensures it feels professional.
So thinking about that PRD blueprint, if you had to pick the single most critical part.
Definitely nailing down those core functionalities,
Yep.
the ones that directly solve that primary user problem. Nothing extra yet.
Okay, stage 3 then, execution and validation. Taking that blueprint, sending it off to the 3D printer, the AI development platform.
Yeah, exactly. Time to actually manufacture the thing fast. We're talking about these modern vibe coding tools here, the ones built for super rapid web app development without needing deep coding skills yourself.
Right. The goal isn't replacing traditional developers entirely. It's about speed to test an idea in the market.
Precisely. And the initial build, it's shockingly quick. You feed it the PRD, you give it those visual examples, and you can get a working first version, often in under 5 minutes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Including things like login and a basic dashboard.
Yep. Authentication, onboarding flow, dashboard structure. Because it's using pre-built components and understands the PRD's meaning, it's fast.
Wow. Okay, then what?
Then you iterate. It's this conversational refinement loop. You just chat with the AI, add a settings page, or tweak this button. Updates take like 3 to 5 minutes usually.
And it keeps the style consistent across the whole app automatically.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It maintains consistency. And you can add really high-value stuff easily, like for that language app example. You can just ask it to add listen buttons for pronunciation audio, or even integrate a record function so users can speak and get instant AI feedback. Things that used to be complex projects.
Whoa. Okay, imagine iterating like that. Adding serious features so quickly, it really is like snapping together Lego blocks of functionality. That speed itself is a huge advantage.
It's the new edge, absolutely. But speed doesn't mean skipping the quality checks. You got to stress test this thing.
Right, like what specifically?
Check the login works reliably, click through all the core features, test any audio or video stuff, make sure data is saving correctly. Treat the AI like a junior dev partner almost. Find bugs, describe them clearly, ask for fixes.
Makes sense. Document and iterate.
Yep.
Then before you show it to anyone outside.
Final polish. You can use hybrid tools, point and click, for small visual tweaks, or chat commands like change the whole color scheme to warmer orange tones.
Okay.
And critically, run the platform's built-in security scans. Always do that before any public exposure.
All right, now the really crucial part, the smoke test. You have this initial build. Now you have to see if anyone actually cares, right, before you invest more.
Exactly. Real-world validation. Start simple. The waitlist test. Spin up a nice landing page, takes minutes. Use AI to write some compelling copy based on your research about the pain point. See if people actually sign up to be notified.
Okay, that tests initial interest. What's next?
The ultimate test, really, the pre-order test. Integrate payments early. Stripe, whatever. Offer a discount for pre-ordering, maybe a lifetime deal or the first month. This tests if people will actually pay.
That feels bold, but I see the point. It validates the business model, not just the idea.
Precisely. And finally, the usability test. Get that first version, the minimum viable product, the MVP, in front of actual target users. Watch them use it. Can they figure it out? Do they get the value? Does it actually solve their problem like you thought it would in stage 1?
That full circle. So why is asking for money early, that pre-order test, considered the most definitive validation?
Because someone pulling out their credit card is the strongest signal you have that the business model itself is viable.
Okay, let's pull back a bit. Think about the bigger strategic principles here. What's the mindset needed?
First, you got to be obsessed like a product manager. Your focus isn't perfect tech. It's solving that real user problem you found. Relentlessly.
And how you work with the AI.
Treat it like a partner, not a magic wand. It's conversational development. You give the high-level strategy, the why and the what. The AI handles the how, the implementation details. It's collaboration.
Which implies embracing that rapid iteration idea, right? Speed over perfection initially.
Absolutely. Get something out fast, learn from real users, and be totally willing to pivot based on the data. Don't get attached to your initial assumptions. Learn and adapt quickly.
And practically speaking, don't just rely on one single tool.
Right. Pros use a tooltip. Maybe ChatGPT or Claude for the deep research, a specialized AI platform for the actual build. Maybe even a code-focused AI if you hit a snag and need to debug something specific. If one tool hits a wall, export the code, use another.
Got it. And thinking long-term, these rapid prototypes are great, but a sustainable product needs more, yeah.
For sure. You need a roadmap driven by user feedback. You need to think about performance, security over time. And crucially, you need a real business model. How do you find users? How do you keep them? That's beyond the initial build.
So if building is becoming easier, almost commoditized, where's the competitive advantage now? What's the new moat?
It's not how you build anymore. The real defensible moat comes from that deep understanding of the problem, your strategic thinking, your speed of execution and learning, and just being relentlessly focused on the user.
And looking back at that AI as a partner idea, what's the most common trap people fall into there?
Thinking the AI can read your mind or that it's infallible, assuming it's magic instead of providing clear strategic direction and then validating its output.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the winning formula seems pretty clear then. It's about obsessing over real problems, using AI smartly to build and learn faster, and always focusing on delivering real value to the user, not just cool tech.
That's it. And the blueprint is straightforward. Find a real problem, research it deeply, plan strategically with that PRD, build fast with AI prototypes, and validate constantly, especially willingness to pay.
Feels like the future really belongs to people who start with a problem they genuinely get, maybe something they've experienced themselves.
I think so too. That personal insight, combined with AI's power for super fast testing and iteration, that's the massive opportunity right now.
The chance to solve meaningful problems, potentially at a huge scale.
Exactly. So for everyone listening, maybe it's time to put on that detective hat. Start your own investigation today. Find that problem.